back to a brand new video. And today, essentially, what we're going to be talking about is what made you and me get into fashion. Without further ado, we're going to hop straight into the video. I was just sitting down thinking like, damn, when did I get into fashion and like, what did it stem from? So, to keep it short, coincidentally enough, it's God. You feel what I'm saying? Not to make it too complex or anything like that, but originally, so kind of like my timeline, I started getting into fashion I started getting into like real fashion in 2019. I started like evolving my style because in middle school, 2018, I used to be polos, Jordans, like on the streetwear side, which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own style, but I started evolving into liking, that's when I started finding about number 9, helmet lane, and getting into archive fashion, which is going to be my part talking today, is speaking towards specifically how I got into archive fashion, the archive fashion side. Overall, the main premise is that, I started somewhere and now I'm here, but some of my I want to talk more so on my main inspirations and where I got most of my inspirations from. The first primary inspiration, you see this nigga posters everywhere in my room. Cardi definitely got me into archive fashion, even because a lot of people don't know, but even during his Cash Cardi era, he was wearing a lot of archive pieces, and even though we'll take it a step further from ASAP. Like when I really be watching these videos, like I can't throw a clip of Peso up, but Peso by ASAP Rocky, if you go look in the video, he has on Geo baskets. That video came out in 2013. Like they've really been doing this, and I was watching an interview with ASAP Bari. I was watching an interview with him, and he was just talking about how like they've been on this thing like in 2005. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's real pioneers in this game. But yeah, man, it really stemmed from him. Another one of my inspirations with fashion when I was younger was Ian Connor. You feel what I'm saying? Just really paving the way for me, even though I kind of got onto the game late. Like 2019 for me, learning about those things felt a little late. At the time, I think I was 13 or 14 or something like that. But yeah, it really stemmed into me like blossoming into what I am now, how much love I have for, certain brands and things like that. But secondly, I think it was definitely heavily inspired by the music that I was listening to. It was a lot of Cardi, obviously, but also it just tied into everything that I was doing. Another inspiration that really got me into it was The Life of Cash K. That's where it really started, when he switched from streetwear to like getting into like archive fashion. That's when I kind of was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. My turn. And I started learning about it. I fell in love with it. Like being on Grill back in the day used to mean like, not to be too like materialistic, or I don't know the word, but not to be too like that parasocial, but like being on Grill back in the day in 2019 was just, low balling. I was a kid. I didn't have money for none. I was on Grill thugging. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saving it to my likes. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing what I knew I was gonna have one day. I'm gonna sit like these, bro. Hold on. I finally got me a pair, y'all. I wanted these. I have hold on. My baby's just thrashed, but if you would have told me I would have had these when I got older, I would have slapped you. I would slap five of you for lying to me like that. But these were like my originals. I wanted these really bad because back then, 2019, all Cardi wore was rigged. All Cardi, that's how I got introduced into it. All Cardi wore was rigged. So yeah, I love these. Then these blew up, so I went to my second babies. I love these just as equally as these, but I was like, a lot of people wasn't catching on to the wave of these yet, so I got these. But yeah, Cash was definitely one of my big influences of how I started finding out my own style. You feel what I'm saying? Because by then Cardi was just, like I said, just pure Rick, and I didn't have Rick money at the time. So side tangent, next video is going to be recent pickups because I want to show y'all what I've got, my best pickups of 2025. Yeah, I really want to show y'all what I got. I wasn't even supposed to show y'all those, but you feel what I'm saying? Just stay tuned for the next video. Ash was definitely a really big inspiration, and those two really, Ian Connor as well, you feel what I'm saying? Osai, the Bloody Brothers, of course, you feel what I'm saying? Just being a real student of the game. That's how I got introduced into fashion, and that's how I fell in love with it, and to who I am currently now. So yeah, man, I just want to know, like, drop down in the comments, what was your first, like, I think, like, milestone of when, or not milestone necessarily, but like, what was that first moment when you was like, damn, I think I'm in love with fashion? Drop it down in the comments. I want to know. But I'm just scrolling through my grill, like my grill likes, and you know, with grill, you could go all the way back, and let's just go back and see my first grill. Damn, this is a long list. I think it's gonna be something with needles, because I really wanted, I got needle sweats now too. Reset my whole, but yeah, that was probably like my first thing. I really wanted some needle sweats. I really wanted, you can't see them, but no, before these took off, I used to love those slides. Those ain't the Vis Vims, but they're close enough, you feel what I'm saying? But I do need to get some Vis Vims eventually. But so that's kind of where my love for fashion kind of stemmed from. You know, it's been a crazy journey. Primarily music. Music has been the biggest inspiration for my fashion, and kind of where my fashion is kind of going. Been the biggest inspiration of where my fashion is kind of gone. Just the music that I'm listening to, people that I'm watching, stuff like that. But now it's more so like my style is kind of set in stone. I still do like picking apart pieces still, because you can't like teach a dead dog new tricks or something like that. Like, I don't want to be no dead dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep learning. I'm gonna keep staying ahead of the game as much as I possibly can. But yeah, man, fashion is like, I love fashion because there's so many different like avenues that you can go down, whether it be streetwear, which got me started, whether it be archive fashion, which got me falling in love to, and that's my lane, you feel what I'm saying? There's so many different lanes that you can take, but it's just always good to really think back to like, damn, where did I come from? You know, like, where did you come from? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what got you into fashion? Once again, like, what was that first moment where you was like, I might take this more seriously than I was at one point, you know? Like, we could go back to I'll throw my first fit. I'll just show y'all right now, but like, I really be looking at my first fit and I'll be like, damn, like, not even on ahead of my time, but like, this was 2020, the beginning of 2020, and this was when I barely, like, this was like more on, I don't even know what type of, the Leaks belt, the denim, you know what I'm saying? I might throw the flicks up for you, like, you feel me? I was just young and trying to make some shape with my pockets, you feel me? But yeah, man, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, make a quick video why I got into fashion, why I got into archive fashion, where it all stemmed from. It might have been all over the place, but this is my first video back in a little minute. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm gonna try and be uploading at least once a week. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great new year. I hope y'all get everything y'all want in life, man. Keep grinding for whatever it is, man. You know, things take time. I want to just make a quick little, you know what I'm saying, side, but things take time, you know what I'm saying? If you make a video once and you go without months for posting and you come back again, it's still progress, you feel what I'm saying? Slow progress is better than no progress, you feel what I'm saying? So don't ever get discouraged. Yeah, man, sometimes you get in your head too much, and then you just gotta do it. Whatever it is you want to do, you just gotta do it. So I will be coming back with more videos. I'll make some more personal videos and stuff like that, like more of this side outside of fashion. But you know, I just want to keep this video to fashion. So once again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what got you into fashion, what really made you fall in love with fashion. Not just get into it, fall in love with fashion. Was it the clothes, the runways, the pieces, whatever it was? Comment down below. And yeah, I'll be coming back at y'all with my favorite pickups, or recent pickups, but best pickups of 2025 as well. Yeah, man. Lay y'all boys. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm going to New York Fashion Week again. February 12th to the 16th. If you out there, hit me. If you need a model, hit me. Hit me. You feel me? Hit me.